Hi everybody, welcome back. Let me tweet out the stream really quick, hold on. Where is my Pro Controller? So we're playing Danganronpa V3, and I want to say that I've played this game before. I just wanted to replay it with its release on Switch. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And now that I'm back at college, I've got to remain at least a semblance of quiet. Hopefully I'm quiet enough that my dorm mates won't come and say, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're fucking loud, bitch." Are we on mean? Yep.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you
It doesn't matter because we already know the killer. It's Himiko.
And that person will graduate from this
I'm
academy.
Owie.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway.
Alright.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Who's the sussy one?
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now let me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
I fucking love cookie cheese.
I'm in top form
Yay.
today.
And finding out it's the same guy who did Fuyuhiko makes so much sense. This guy's so good.
Kenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious. Hey! Angie, how
You helped set it up, Angie. You seem just as suspicious as Himiko.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko.
I think that's sacrilege.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Alright, buddy.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
Okay, buddy killer.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
Shut up.
It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was
Magic. Oh my fucking god.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession. Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
It's not a
I
trick,
still
it's
don't have a clue
magic.
how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
Shut up!
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her could kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much. Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out.
Alright,
The
buddy.
tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Yeah?
And he was eaten alive.
I don't deny that he was eaten alive.
Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic. We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Okay, I guess what they want us to... Okay.
Atua has blessed me.
But they didn't say it was the cause of death. So we're not really disagreeing with him, are we?
Opened and piranhas came pouring out. And he was eaten alive.
Eaten to bone.
Okay. I wanted to hit the V spot so bad.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
Was eaten alive.
Fuck.
Eaten to
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
I'm going to hit the V spot.
Pouring out. And he was eaten alive.
Where's the... Alright.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. Switcheroo with me.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out. And he was eaten alive.
I missed it? What? I'm gonna go turn on the light. Hold on.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas.
It's so nice having this chair. I don't gotta stand up to do anything. Alright, what are you saying, Suseki? No, Ryoma's death was not caused by piranhas.
The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Why would...
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
Oh, so that's the so males aren't born degenerate? Tenko? That's character development. Good job, Tenko. I need to put socks on my feet. These are cold.
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Really? How would you know that,
Then when
Kibo?
did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously... Speaking of when Ryoma drowned...
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed.
Shut up, you aren't allowed to agree with me.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes, by that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Hold on.
Oh, wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Because it wasn't a trick.
magic.
It was magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Let's go, Maki.
Himiko is committed to her act.
Oh
But
my
those who
goodness.
deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings. We should let him vent. After all, it's tough.
Vent among us?
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
Oh, Sumato,
But
fuck.
Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick.
Wouldn't you know?
So,
Wouldn't Kaito and...
No, it was real magic.
Wouldn't Kaito and Kibo also know? Because they carried the tank and the stairs, right?
Magic. Magic. Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful! Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe
I
she
believe
just
it's
climbed out
this
and no
one.
one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
what about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I think that's it.
Must be real magic! Yeah, real
Deep magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos,
What?
and one of them was Sumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Nah, she definitely would have been caught. Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage. The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious. What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank? Maybe
The tank had a secret hatch.
No?
Damn it!
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Okay.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught. Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage. The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious. What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank? Maybe the tank had a
Secret hatch.
I agree.
I didn't hit it? What? Come on.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
mind over strength!
Oh my fucking god. It was magic. Where? You shut up, you degenerate male.
Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
I'm so glad the two worst characters in this game die next chapter.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me,
Before you
what
punch
makes you
me.
so sure she
You
did?
want to be punched later?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words. There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stair?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from this?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be...
That would explain why there was a puddle of...
So when
Shut
Himiko
up.
came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed.
Judging from Himiko's
Magic.
reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh?
I can't believe we're
I
wasting
get that.
time on this.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on...
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems
What?
unlikely. There isn't enough space for two
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the... That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you...
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that. I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
I think that's really stupid of you,
So
one.
until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Yeah, you can believe in her, but stop it with the magic shit.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Are you telling me you saw that happen? No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw.
Fuck.
That's wrong! Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage.
I'm
and
so
was
bad at
looking the
Danganronpa.
tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting...
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
I believe this is saying it's in with the piranhas.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body? It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
That's correct, but...
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No, do you have
No
to
way!
agree with
If you
Korekia?
put a body in there,
No.
the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranha... Then it wouldn't have...
No, I don't want to agree with Korekia.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko. Well, how about behind the curtain? If there were a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be possible. Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it. Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects for that. And what if the tank contained the piranhas? No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and...
I didn't hit the... What?
Keel's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I...
Shut up. It doesn't mean I like you. You're a bitch. Shut
Using
up.
that
I hate
glass
you.
pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
And that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time.
What if someone
Ryoma's
walked
body fell
around
into
to the
water
side?
tank with the piranhas?
Gonta walked around to the side of the tank. Couldn't he have just seen the... through the glass and seen, like, the divider?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them. Now that Gonta think about it,
Why wouldn't you say that?
maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct?
Yeah, a certain something, but I'm gonna make
Well,
the
that
player
method
tell you.
has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
But only from the front, right?
Yeah?
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
Great, Mew.
It seemed that
Thanks,
way.
Mew.
But it wasn't that
Anyway.
the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely
Also-
the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to
The
suppress
killer
them.
would have to reform Ryoma's body into a ball, and what about rigor mortis? Wouldn't his limbs have become like
Because of
stiff or some
It
shit?
was difficult to see the body.
Does
hidden
rigor
in the
mortis
tank.
exist in the Danganronpa universe?
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you
Thanks.
saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means
What?
we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Well, he was also wrong, wasn't he?
What a petty-ass god.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Andy. We should be mad at this class trial. At this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
Himiko, you're kind of taking the protagonist's thunder here.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed. But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
Alright, buddy.
Now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
No, square one was us downing Himiko, right? Like, that's what this trial started with.
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Am I allowed to say...
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Huh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't
Got 'em.
understand. So let me explain.
Fucking Mew and
You
Cookies
call me a
dynamic.
pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
I was wrong!
I was wrong.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
I've never heard that term before.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What?
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done... Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
What? What clue helps determine when Ryoma was killed? I don't know. Oh.
Damn it!
No, I had seen Ryoma.
This is it!
Oh, I didn't read all
If we
the
can find
evidence.
out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yeah? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I think Kokichi knows.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Oh, beautiful!
Shut up.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
That's wrong.
But
That's a bold-faced lie.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the... I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit.
I mean,
You
you're
killed Ryoma,
right.
didn't you?
It is too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone
But
has
this
to
trial's
say,
still gonna
right?
go for like an hour.
Fuck that noise.
I agree,
But
let's
Miu,
just vote.
You don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred.
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Miu?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us
I
hear
like
their
how-
testimonies.
Tsurugi's character doesn't Oh, it says, doesn't doing this, like, questioning other people's character when she's the one who wrote them.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What?
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
You ever heard of Kamina, you fucking... Does
Anyway,
Kamina
I'm
have a
almost
goatee? I
bored.
can't
The culprit
remember.
must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the
I'm
No
not the
way I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Yeah, okay. I have muted that because of my skill.
I have an
I was
alibi.
running away from Gonta!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Rookie
Gonta.
Bell pervert. What's Monkey's
That was
alibi?
5
And
minutes
right
before
before
9
nighttime, I
p.m.
got tired and fell asleep.
I didn't need
Did
to
you
know.
really leave
In
the
the
gym
girls'
at 9
bathroom?
p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab the
you
whole
did not
time.
stay
What?
at the gym?
No, in my own room.
I heard it! No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves
Gonta telling truth.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until...
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
I mean,
That's supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
other people can pull out memories
If I
from
am
our
the
hard
culprit,
drive.
That would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to. All you would have to do is hide him in the
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That would be pretty difficult.
Would it?
Probably.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious.
Who's not sus? He must be talking about the figure he saw. We need to pin down who that was. The figure Kokichi saw must be...
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Nerd.
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. I saw a half-naked girl walking around the courtyard in her underwear.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
It could have been Maki. She has pretty big tits. I would know.
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
That was not where I thought that was
It's
going.
Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements.
Gonta see me, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her. She used her secret woman weapon. I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew? Well, because, you know, I'm pretty stacked.
True!
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Did you take your clothes
My
off
story
for
and I'm
Kaye
sticking to it,
Day?
you cockroaches. Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got a weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Humana, 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 humana,
Well,
humana.
when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time.
That's great.
And I mean all the time.
That's great, Mew.
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Please never refer to it as a tug session ever again.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Fucking Kibo,
Yeah,
bro.
it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo gets the culprit by...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Maybe we should...
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea. We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effect?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
True.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit
Among
is.
Us.
To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit! If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
Fucking
Right,
Kokichi's
Monokuma?
VA!
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad?
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is... because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did... That's it.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that?
Just
I'm
because
sorry,
Ryoma had
Kaito,
motive
my
video,
friend.
that doesn't make
This
me-
never comes up again, by the way.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either!
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right?
Do we ever get
And you're betting
an
our lives
excuse for
on just a
Kaito?
hunch?
You don't get it. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota.
This is
luminary
an
of the
official
stars.
hunch.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Do we ever get an
Totally
alibi
not
for Kaito?
serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No! He might actually be that stupid! Damn idiot!
Atoa-dan's idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to
Wanting
believe you, I
in
understand
someone
that.
is a beautiful act.
Shut up.
However, it is a sentiment that has no place.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
Not your fifis. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before. Kaito the idiot? So true. So true. I'm gonna steal your girlfriend, Kaito. And by I mean Kaede. Even though she's dead, she's gonna steal your girlfriend from beyond the fucking grave. That's how cool she is.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Yeah.
Shuichi, I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training.
Quite
I told
obviously.
you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything, but that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's
It's not like
enough.
like you or
Stop
anything.
calling me an idiot.
Wait. I'm gonna steal your
What are
girlfriend,
you trying to
Kaito.
say, Maki? I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Ryoma? At night?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Again, you're still suspects,
Dumb enough to
but
swallow that line of crap.
Yes, this seems too convenient.
you would kill Shuichi. That exactly. Kill the protagonist. That's the big brain play.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention it?
Kill anyone with the stupid antenna.
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
But then if you died, you'd be subjecting the people, the cool people. Like if you failed the trial, you'd be subjecting the cool people there to a life living with Korekio, and that's a fate worse than death. Sorry, I'm supposed to be quiet because my roommate is probably studying.
Now then,
It seems like the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a sec. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Mosuke? You don't care about the others? What the fuck did Kaito... No, Kaito, not Kaito. What the fuck did Maki do to you? I mean... And Kaede, like, if she was still alive... Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump straight ahead to Chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
I think they'd punish you because isn't there a rule that you can only kill 2 people at once? Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was Chapter 1's case. How could you be this forgetful? Let's go, Monodam. A man of few words, but he says so much. A man of my heart. Let's go, Monodam.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What?
Wow, what does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
This motherfucker. Where are you? Where is he?
It's you!
That would be Kokichi. So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room.
I wonder what would have happened if the motive video actually had been screened. Like, if the Kokichi's plan went through.
Are Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
Again, you still are
If
suspect,
that story is true.
but
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected.
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And that's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
that's an Ace Attorney reference. You've heard of that game, Maki?
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Did he have time to watch all of them?
I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
Then how did you know that Maki had
I
Ryoma's?
just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
But they only start playing when you turn it on, right?
If Kokichi told Ryoma,
You only know
that,
who's is
then
who's
he
when you
must
hit
have
the
gone to
name
see
on it.
Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
And can you pause during it? I
We
don't
cannot
know.
be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday. So you still suspect me? I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious.
This is difficult to...
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This would change the fate of the case. And I said that I would believe in Kaito, and that means I have to do it. I have to change where this argument is going, like Kaede did. My wife! Kaede me! Real! I'm Kaede real! And also she's my wife, because I love myself. And that is self-love. We love
I
it.
met with Ryoma the
Anyway.
previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Fuck, I missed.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there was no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid. As expected, Maki is lying to
It
us.
must have been hurtful, yeah.
If you can't prove her point, then it's the same as an outright lie.
I am Kaede real. I look like her, I'm her IRL. Yes, true. True.
I didn't meet with anyone else. Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there was no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid. As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your point, then it's the same as an outright lie. I'm not with Rihanna the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Oh, right, you could only...
At night?
I didn't meet with anyone else. Surely they would have come forward already.
You could only disagree when lying.
Meeting took place.
I'll reveal the truth.
I just remembered that.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now
Kaito, please don't be an idiot. Please
it
pick
must
up
have been Ryoma.
on what I'm putting down. Please don't be an idiot, Kaito.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Okay.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet.
No, hold up! Why'd you say...
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, none of us were talking to Maki last night. Correct?
Maki is just,
So
yeah.
it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why this scary? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
Is it scrum debate time? Let's go.
No reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
Shut up. Never mind, I was lying.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
The Eve shall set you free!
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying.
I really want to hurt Korekio so much. Same!
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However,
That's
it
how
should
these
be
trials
clear now
usually
that the crime
go.
occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
I hate that they always think that if someone has an alibi, they can't be the... Well, yeah, that's what an alibi is.
Throw the body into the piranha tank.
But then they disprove the alibi. But an alibi is, oh, you were doing something else at the time of the murder. But it is possible to kill someone while having an alibi? Yeah, it is. But, like, there needs to be a hole in the alibi somewhere in order for you to be able to do it. Like, if my alibi was, if I set up a contraption to kill someone, and then I was in a room with someone else, like, hanging out with them when the contraption was set to go off, yeah, I'd have an alibi for the time of the murder, but at the same time, the hole in the alibi would be the fact that the contraption could be set off remotely and was set up on a timer. So that means it can be anyone, including me.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were out.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement?
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Are we? Like, I think most people disagree than us. But okay, we get banger music, so...
Trial grounds!
Yippee! Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It's banger time.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Also, I want you to notice that Kaede's picture
Himiko!
is always next to Suichi during Scrum debates. Like, it's always on the same side as Suichi.
The piranha tank is too
Shit.
far from...
My bad.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others before
I
the
was busy
announcement.
talking.
Is it not possible you simply... Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the...
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this!
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window is how the culprit moved the
Can a
body.
corpse? Because they say a thing goes off whenever anyone enters. An alarm goes off. Can we confirm it with Monokuma that a corpse could? Will Monokuma even tell us
Window's
that?
higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta
With necromancy, the body suddenly moved into the tank. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will be right back. Okay, bathroom break, I'm back.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because...
Damn it!
What? But they just said the ladder reaches the window.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
Oh, it's on the stage in that art. From that art, it looks like it's like next to the stage. And like, it goes like behind the curtain, or like behind it or something.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
Plus, what's the likelihood the ladder
could not have
can
been
A,
thrown
fit
into
through
the
the window,
piranha tank to
and
begin
B, land on it? Land right side up. What's the
It would
likelihood of
need to
that?
be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Tell him, Suichi.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
They just used a higher ladder, but where'd they get the higher ladder?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something.
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Give me time, I'll get to it.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
On the pool side, there are a bunch of chairs. They could have just placed it on top. Can the chairs be... What? What? I didn't even do anything that time. I didn't... Oh, we're all the way back at the intermission. No. Your way of reaching the window is so much better that the game wanted to crash. Alright, this is Select Kokichi.
It's you!
He met with Ryoma the previous...
Before one can took place.
Fuck, I meant to lie.
Damn. If no this meeting took place,
I'll reveal the truth. When we heard two people...
Yeah, shut up.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I see through your arguments.
Game? Okay.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the...
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's...
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
Just fucking interrupts his
Is
ass.
the gym also off limits?
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki?
Tenko! It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too!
Welcome to my Danganronpa speedrun.
Yep.
Alright, I think we're back about where we were.
That's it!
Yeah, they were talking about how the ladder couldn't reach the window, so they can't use his strength to throw him. You hear that, meathead? You didn't need to be so mean about it. Do you know Shuichi? Tell him, blow him all the way to the truth. Oh, I don't know. Oh, damn. Oh, you should just shut up. I don't know. Am I no good as a detective? No, we should talk about where he was killed. We're getting sidetracked.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was
Okay,
found,
this is about where we were.
when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
It's almost like 3/4 of the trial were just us
Perhaps
wasting
the culprit steered the
time.
conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Wow. I love how no one questions it. That's really good. That's really funny. Just to
Well
move
then,
right
let-
along.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
That's probably a reference to something.
Kawa under the bridge?
It's definitely something. A reference to something. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine where it ended. This trial has only
Thank
just
you,
begun.
Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
You're just pretending you're dead when you're the culprit? Then you'd be punished by Monokuma when you go to the class trial, probably. Unless unless the trial is fucking V3-5.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Yeah.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilet? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed
And him laying dead in the trial
No
room?
Swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
But the trial room doesn't open until...
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick.
Aren't you siblings?
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to
Wait.
me.
I realize why... now I get why their kid is a fucking bug. Because it's fucking... He's the same as they're the same as fucking
Being
Correcchio.
so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Yes, sir. Fuck the Patriots. Yes, sir.
Anyway,
I don't
we
care
can
that much
conclude it's
about
impossible
football,
for
but I
him to have
fucking
drowned in
hate the Patriots.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
You know, pretend you get poison and the poison takes its effect during the trial. Okay. Which clue shows where Ryoma was killed?
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
I'm gonna save the game just in case.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Sans
I am certain he was
Undertale.
wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Kokichi, what?
Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the Bones.
I doubt
Shut
he
up,
was ambushed.
Correcchio.
I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Got him.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What? That was almost a roast, Samugi, and then you fucked it up by saying
So we all
fucking
agree
nothing.
Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is
Probably.
Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym?
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open, except the one in Ryoma's lab.
And the one in the
And
gym,
on top
apparently.
of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym.
You already said they couldn't do that.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed. The gym window was too high to reach.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get there. Yeah, I know. It's worse logic dive time. It's worse logic dive time. Fuck, I missed. I'm not good at this video game. I suck at Danganronpa. Okay, now I can see. The controls are like hella slippery in this. Logic dive is so much better. Thinking time. Time to pick up our fucker. Thinking time. Good. I do like the vaporwave aesthetics of this game though, but Logic Dive is just way better gameplay. Sushi picking up some chicks he totally forgot about, Katie. I like to think the mind clones are just clones of fucking Kaede. I think that's funny. I mean, they all have her body type, right? What? I suck at this game! Luckily, we get basically infinite time during this game. That's so true. Thinking time. What, you wonder what the others are doing while Suichi thinks? Yeah, they're just sitting there. They're like, what is he doing? Run their ass over. That's how I pick up chicks. I run their ass over. And they fly into my fucking arms. I'm not slowing down. That slowing down is against the rules of how I play this game. Unless I really need to. But for now, I'm not slowing down. I'm not letting go of the A button because I find that to make it harder. And this game is already super easy. Well, I thought it was, but now I'm not fucking sure. That's not how cars work. Oh, hey.
It connects!
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell
The
me
answers
they
were
threw the
basically
body from
window.
to... I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
The ultimate baseball person could do it. It's Leon!
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another...
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
Kaito, shut up and let your sidekick handle this.
Must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage. It's a mysterious mystery.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym.
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool and the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Well, Kaito, the ultimate astronaut, could have used a rocket to fly from
Altogether,
window
the
to
sum
window.
total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, joke. That's a Mew moment.
Wait, who said that?
She.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like...
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Impossible. I'm sure there was another rope or something that could have been used as a rope.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then... and tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Where do you look
Even
for
if they do
bugs,
connect the windows
Gunta?
with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Did he actually say that? Why does he need ropes for bugs? Like, I'm guessing like if he's looking through the jungle for bugs, like he could do that to like cross from one tree to another, I guess.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Also, did Thomas Edison ever really say that? Like, can I need...
Tell us already.
They
Can we get a
put the
source
bug
on
to the
that?
rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Got him.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment that...
Yeah, Kokichi made her cry.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan.
Was it?
The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there...
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. There's definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly in the body tank. If the body would have fallen, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have had only one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they wanted to get as close to the window as possible. They're a tightrope walker. It's Tenko. To make that work, they needed something else.
All
What
right,
would they
Shuichi.
need?
The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
Okay,
It all
Kamina.
starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Okay, Kamina.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Alright, Kamina. I really wonder how the culprit came to the idea to make the kill so complicated.
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
You got it, boss. Okay, I can do this. I'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope. Thing. I see Hangman's Gambit and get fear, but then I remember it's not V3 Gambit, so then I get relief. I grabbed the O, not that one.
That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh?
Can the audience see all these mini games like fucking Hangman's Gambit? Like,
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
drain damage?
You need some kind.
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. The answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick and the cursor to erase the pieces with the A button. What is this right here? Okay, so it's over here. Fuck.
I see it! It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully.
Would that
Finally,
be against the rules?
They removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Got him.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Right now.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Imagine you have to go to Monokuma's kids to ask if your plan is okay.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude.
Man, the trial was just getting fun.
You're
Why
about
you
to
gotta
kill him,
ruin
though.
it with that slip-up. But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to...
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
How did you get it to land so perfectly next to the stairs, though?
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while...
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Imagine you go through so much planning for this murder and then you accidentally drop the inner tube. The reason the culprit left out the pool is obvious.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
That's my biggest fear, to think of a perfect plan,
Even
then make
if
one
inner tube
mistake,
was
yeah.
closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag too big.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
Got him.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Though I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan.
Shut up. Shut up.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Shut up, incest boy. You're so close. You're one step away from the
Now,
truth.
we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi?
Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you... Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours, I believe it.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right! I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi!
Oh, that's why it can't have been Mew. Okay. Because... Kaden, no! Will, come back to me!
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her test.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Alright.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
Yeah, Kibo, ask her if she was the culprit. That's wrong.
That proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
The crime...
An alibi for nothing? I believe most of us do not have.
I missed.
We all could have.
The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have.
What the hell?
Evidence that proves you're the culprit. Do you think we would fall for such nonsense? The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off. Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone. So what do you think? You have a mixed bag. See, we all could have done the same. We all could have, except perhaps don't you? I, of course, am not the culprit. The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi?
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
No! Oh, I hit it?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
And you have no...
Alibi, do you?
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I was wrong!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Wait, why does it say Mew witnessed Ryoma? Oh!
Alibi for nighttime?
I
have evidence that proves you're
the culprit.
Fuck.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense? The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off. Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone. So what do you think? You have a mixed bag. See, we all could have done the same. We all could have, except perhaps don't you? I, of course, am not the culprit. The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
What?
Damn it!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the...
This is the alibis for nighttime, is it not?
the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
I don't know what to do. I'm going to look it up now. I have no idea what to do. I got Discord notice, hold on. Could have been done by anyone. What?
Kirumi is...
Kirumi winning the trial by doing nothing? Yeah. Alright, 32 seconds. I gotta hit it on this one, so I can't be greedy and hit the V.
Preposterous. By anyone.
Got it.
That's wrong!
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
That was the same thing as saying
Well,
alibis for
preparations in the
nighttime.
gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from... That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only, like, 5...
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the...
This is my selfless devotion!
Is it to corral all of the piranhas onto one side? Like, I imagine that would be quite difficult.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you, a part of your petty imagination, an empty theory created from nihilism.
I need more than 5 minutes to tie a
If it were
rope.
solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Got it.
I'll cut through your words! I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
I could have gone for the V cut, whatever.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
This line is so good. Kokichi's VA is so good.
Kirumi quiet, cause...
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
Yeah!
I cannot allow that. because I must do this for everyone.
Wait, yeah, they did.
I have a duty and a responsibility. So I refuse to surrender.
No,
Hey,
I wrong
Kirumi.
again.
Who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Why did Suichi need... Yeah!
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
You would know, wouldn't you?
The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking...
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will... Because I made a promise to Kaede.
Oh, get her fucking name out of your
She
mouth,
wished
bitch.
for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the... I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Get her fucking name out of your mouth, you bitch.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Just automatically goes to Kokichi.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
I mean, you're right.
Please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime. But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have... They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly...
When you put it that way.
Kaito was in the gym for a bit, moving the thing, right?
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one...
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
You still believe in the flying rocket?
So I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared they have to accuse one of their friends of murder.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words
No,
aren't
you
gonna convince me
motherfucker.
now. Not when I know the truth.
Get Kaede's words,
All you care
get
about is your
Kaede's
own
name out of your
You
fucking
don't even
mouth.
listen to others. You can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
Got him.
It's been bothering me for a while. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain it's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Because it's in the pool, idiot.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening,
You have 5
the
app
culprit needed
updates
some way
available.
to
Thanks,
adjust the
Adobe
speed.
Creative Cloud.
For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
No, bitch, shut up.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty. What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Alright, it's time for the badly paced minigame. The badly charted minigame.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Time to remove her clothing.
Everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand.
This is like a bad Friday Night Funkin' chart.
But I will never accept it.
Friday Night Funkin' is the only rhythm game.
You wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect
Friday Night Funkin' invented rhythm games.
Why must you interfere?
I'm joking, by the way.
I completely understand
This is so
your reason,
poorly done!
but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
Bum, 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 bum.
It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Bum, 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 bum. Fuck!
We can't let it...
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake.
this
Oh,
class
right, I
trial,
have this.
everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning.
Got him. Alright.
What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here.
Time to remove her clothing.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction
What?
and...
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi.
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your...
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I will show you the truth.
Alright. Alright, I need to move my camera for this part.
This is the truth
There we
of the
go.
case.
I'm not gonna move myself
The
back down
victim's
here.
body was
Hi.
found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape, of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape. But when Angie opened the curtain and we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarm. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and that.
Sans a skeleton.
That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
I love Kibo's faces in these in these art.
While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more.
The song
this time
slaps.
to climb up to the gym's window.
The piranhas didn't bite her? Yeah.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the... These preparations were key for the culprit. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's... and shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have... The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the... They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable. They pulled until the rope
So when
was
did
taut.
Kurumi ask the
They
Monica
tied it
when
to
her
the
plan
last
was okay?
window.
Probably before this,
And
right?
thus, The gym and the lab windows were connected. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the window. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed to avoid crashing through the window. The culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing
When she knew
gloves.
Himiko at a magic show, yeah. Maybe take the rope burn and then put the gloves on to hide it?
Due to the friction, part of a glove tore
That
off
would have
and
prevented this from happening. Like, a little bodily harm
Regardless,
is
the culprit reached the window
worth it
and
to
put
get away with
Ryoma's
this.
body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie, but that's when they made their...
This mistake was just stupid.
One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube... Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two
What
key
she would have
pieces
done
of
if the rope
evidence,
went wrong?
the
Yeah.
fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming.
I love Suichi's pose here.
That's the whole story. Hirumi. That's the conclusion I reached.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
The plan is good but very risky.
Demands
Yeah,
that I
every...
fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
But that's the case with a lot of these
Was
plans.
decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodum, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Maybe the culprit is someone no one suspects. I'm gonna vote Korekio because I don't like him.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
The spite vote for me and then the one vote for Korekio.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Of course, your plan would never fail. Nice, got an A. I even got an A on the argument.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. Blue Black Ninja killed Ryomahoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to make it through the class trial again. There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kurumi? Truly, this result is unexpected. How can you be so calm about it? The flying rocket would have been safer than the ropeway. Gonta no can believe that Kurumi was so helpful. Miu can create drones. Can she like create a drone that can carry something?
Yoo-hoo!
Like, we know Miu has a drone.
The truth is
that why she could easily modify it to carry a body? Is that why you took so good care of us? You mean she's not my mom? She was never your fucking mom. Tell me, you're so happy. Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. Depends. Is the robot like... Depends on how what the robot is. Does the robot have like sentience? Like Kibo? Or is it just a robot made to fulfill a certain command and kill someone? Also, Monotaro's spitting. Hey, Olita Naten. What's up? We're just finishing up this trial.
Say.
Well, Kurumi.
How?
Say it ain't so. We're replaying Danganronpa V3.
What?
I can't say for certain, but I can sense this trial has been agonizing for her. Okay, Naten. She accepted a request. Maybe that request came from someone important in her motive video?
I do not agree.
No, that's what I just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've done.
Please!
Understood.
Very well.
I
Since
shall
you're all
take
so
that
desperate to know, I'll consider this a final request.
Yes. That is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. I watched my own motive video. Fess up, which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it were you.
May I?
I've not trade my motive video with anyone.
Hey!
Kurumi received her own motive video from the start. No one had my motive video but me.
What's going on?
Monokuma, what the hell is going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while, but all this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't. Huh? Oh, was I supposed to not supposed to ask that? Did you come screw up again?
Dumbass!
It's all Monofi's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute. I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
Okay. Yeah?
Seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thank goodness. What the hell is this monkey feel-good crap? You all idiots. I'm through getting along with all you dummy bears.
I see.
I see the Monocubs. Receiving my own motive video was nothing more than bad luck. It was in your video.
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything. I doubt anyone will believe it. Why don't we watch everyone's motive video together?
Alright!
This is the best line in the game. Here it comes.
It's time for the motive video! Who's
Here it
the most
comes.
important person in your life? And now, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. with clients in politics and finance. This elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients,
Here
the
it comes.
Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all
Incredible.
the authority to her.
Incredible.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from it. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her. But Kirumi is up to the task. For she is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
Yes.
The Prime Minister? Everything you saw is true. I only remembered it.
What is this?
I do not agree. This is my
The
selfless.
most important people to me are the people of my country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all of
Your
its
motive
citizens.
video would be Kokichi.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from I fully accepted this as a maid. It is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
I see.
So Kurumi was the real Prime Minister running the country from beyond the scenes. I don't think it's that odd that an ultimate could be that powerful. I mean, Kibo-san lets it pretend to be human.
Rude.
I see.
I see, well, good luck again. Is Kurumi the Prime Minister? She old burden of country future? Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that. But what was that
I do not
unprecedented
know.
crisis? I don't know. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost. Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? The Ultimate Hunt is connected
I
to
do
it.
not know.
I do not know what happened to the nation while I'm here inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the
This
most
is my
important people in my
selfless
life were
devotion.
safe. Because I'm duty and honor bound to protect
My
every person in this
apologies.
nation. That's why I needed to escape. So you weighed the lives against everyone else in the nation. Of course you pick everyone outside. There's too many lives at stake. And we stopped Kurumi from doing that just because we selfishly wanted to live.
Like that.
What should we do? Did we make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kurumi is dead, does that mean we pretty much destroyed the country?
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is beyond your power.
100%.
That is 100% a lie.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are the humans the only animal that tell lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious. How long are you going to keep talking about Kurumi? Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
That is.
Because he is very easy to kill.
Weird.
I do not agree.
His physical strength is irrelevant when he did not have a reason to
agree?
live. That night, Among Us.
That is.
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss. There I revealed my motive video, and
That is
afterward I told him I'm responsible for the life of every citizen. He then responded,
Got it.
so you've got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's
You're
good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me to clean up the tennis balls lying around.
He turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew he forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
But
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma didn't decide he didn't want to live anymore.
because
Because he only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video.
Wait!
You're talking as Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you say he only checked his name?
Huh?
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to stand up and speak for poor Ryoma. I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma? Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
What?
Swap motive videos, didn't we agree not to show them to each other? Yeah. But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live. If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here. In other words, that video just might give me a motive to live, so please.
That's true.
You're right, he was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have showed him his motive video in the first place. His motive was empty.
Okie dokie. Alright! Back by popular
No one likes
demand.
Ryoma.
It's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. No one was important to him? If he says something like that, he had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi reclaim his life. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet me. He just gave up then? Tell with that damn moron. It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why he did such a terrible thing, for too many reasons. You're free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I dare the burden of seeing as evil for the sake of my nation and its people. Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing y'all meaning saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly. I wanted to live. Monokuma, Gonta have question. Oh, what is it? Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi? Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. Kurumi's got the lives of millions of hundreds of people on her shoulders. Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we gotten the culprit wrong. If Kurumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Why did I reveal the truth? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have. What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then step it up. That goes to all of you. To hell with this value of life shit. Life's just not some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, and your neighbors. It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars. So I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way I'm going to die here. The idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
But
maybe a stupid speech was just what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up, even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
But
Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she can use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
You mean?
You tried to trick Gonta?
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. No one can blame her for that. That is right. I must survive, because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulder. I would have not killed Ryoma if I were so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation. So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
I see.
You still refuse to give up. Then what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. I must debase myself. I will drink filth and eat carrion to survive. woo. I really like how this art contorts. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit. Wouldn't you have to sit in the elevator to get out? There's no way I'm letting you out of here. It was ugly. Run. Run. Run, Kurumi.
Please run! Hurry!
Damn.
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
She thinks she's Demi Lovato. I was gonna make the same reference, but I can't really. I realize I can't sing on Twitch because. This is like a top 5 execution. I made a video about that. Go watch it on my YouTube. God damn, Kurumi! God damn! No, I'm kidding. Da 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 da, and you put Undertale at the top of Impact. Also, I really like how he drops kicks Monosuke. I think that's funny. Use the strand as a whip to kill the people? Maybe. But then there wouldn't be a way to escape.
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why'd you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. Monosuke was no different than Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
Yeah?
We don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Monocos must get along. No matter what, we must get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along. Not if he knows what is good for him. There's also no way to kill me. Eh? This academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocos begins now. Ha 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 ha. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute how your little crew is shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know? All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to
How horrible!
Who you calling an ugly bitch? It doesn't matter. Now isn't the time for that.
Like that.
Even Karuna was killed so brutally. Wait, I don't want to do this anymore.
Come on, come on! Cause Atua says so.
All desire. It's Monokuma's corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive videos.
That's true.
As long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true and false. The killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it. If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other. There are consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course. I never do anything like that. I was still thinking about what Kurumi said.
That's
what she said earlier. She said she remembered. It didn't sound like a lie either. Maybe it had properties of flashback light.
okay.
serving the entire nation seems too important for her just to forget. Does that mean we have motives to kill? Then maybe it's for the best we don't watch the videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's so mean. It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, but maybe you think Kurumi's final moves made me change my views. She tried to escape to the very end. Running away to live may not be the may not be a bad idea.
For now we should rest.
You're
That seems the
right.
most rational course of action.
You.
This scene goes hard though. Like if you even have a brain to lose. That jump scare just passed over Kokichi. He was like
It'll be okay.
as long as we listen to her Tua, it'll be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gunta? Why are you staring at the sky?
What?
The stars here are different. Not the thing when Gunta is used to. He can no find star he
I
remembers.
suppose so.
Why?
But why were we taken somewhere so far away?
Hey, so
Hey, let's all head back already.
Okay.
Hey!
Hold on, I have to tell you guys something. It won't take that long,
What
so
is
just
it?
listen to what I have to say. Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar,
Get it?
but that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki.
what?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Ah.
Maki admitted it during the class trial. Ryoma wanted to show her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity, so he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell you what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. I've known Maki's true identity this whole time. The scene goes fucking hard.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
And that is going to be where we end the stream. I meant to save shit.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our
Alright, next time on the stream, thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to go and... Is anyone live right now? No. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye!